What's going on, guys? This is LukeMindPower. I'm here at the Shaolin Temple in Kunming, China. I'm here with another amazing Kung Fu warrior student. His name is David. He is part of the royal family from Norway.
No, I'm not.
That's just something I created for him, but it's a personal joke. But yeah, David, tell me, how old are you? I already said you're from Norway, but maybe what's your heritage as well? And why did you come to the Shaolin Temple?
Well, look, I'm 23 years old. I'm born actually in Norway, in Belgium, I mean. My mom is Belgian, my father is Moroccan, and because of the economy and all that, my mom met a Norwegian guy, so we moved to Norway, and that's where I grew up most of the time.
And how many languages do you speak?
Perfectly, I speak 3 languages: Norwegian, English, and French, and I do understand and speak a little bit Japanese.
Amazing, amazing. That's so cool, man. So why did you decide to come to the Shaolin Temple, man?
I'll tell you in all honesty, I decided to come here because I was a bit fed up of my ritual life. It was work, often partying with my friends, work, drinking. And I had a lot of bad habits. I was really lazy. If I had the chance to do nothing for a whole day, I literally did nothing for a whole day or for a whole week. And I thought to myself, when I get children, they're going to ask me, yeah, what did you do when you were in your 20s? I don't really want to say, yeah, nothing. I just was in bed or drinking with my friends and working. Sounds much more interesting to say, oh yeah, I went to China to a Shaolin Temple to learn to be a Shaolin warrior, Kung Fu. Sounds much more interesting than saying, yeah, I spent all my life day sleeping and watching TV.
Yeah. So you basically were enjoying the party life a little bit too much.
Yeah, we can say that. The party and lazy life.
Yeah.
All the things you cannot have here at the temple.
and so, you know, because I mean, I always, there's someone watching this and they could be in a similar position to you, 23 years old, kind of like they've got a normal job and they're like, they're kind of, maybe they're stuck in their life. And, not everyone is going to say, you know what, I really need to change my life. I need to move to China to go live in the Shaolin Temple. So how did that actually, who inspired you? Where did you find the Shaolin Temple? What made you go straight to China and go, I need to go somewhere completely different that's going to really push my limits or get me out of my comfort zone?
Well, actually, China wasn't my first choice. Actually, my first choice was Japan.
Yeah.
But Japan is too expensive.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine actually went to Thailand for 6 months, where he was in a temple and meditating and working for the temple.
Yeah.
Like a spiritual trip. That got me the idea, and why I chose suddenly to come here was I was with a girl and we broke up together. And at that moment, I was pretty much fed up with my daily life, so I just decided.
Were you heartbroken?
Yeah, a little bit. We can say that.
Yeah.
Especially for the reason she broke up with me through a text message. I mean, come on, we're 23 years old.
Yeah, I think, I've been through my relationships and it hurts when you kind of want something to work and it doesn't work.
Yeah,
so would you say that was kind of a little bit of an escape for you as well? That you were like, you know what, I'm in a little bit of pain, or I didn't like how we broke up. I'm hurting and I need to get away.
No, I wouldn't say it was mostly because of that. Actually, one of the reasons, when I was a bit younger, I went away from Norway to work in France for 6 months to be closer to my grandfather that used to live there.
Yep.
And when I was away for 6 months, actually, it was one of the best 6 months in my life because it broke me out of my comfort zone and I learned a lot of new things. When I came back to Norway, I felt a lot better about myself. Of course, I went back to the bad habits because I was mostly working there.
So what were the bad habits? Drinking, being lazy, smoking, parties?
Yeah. About mostly that, and also disrespectful working. I never managed to keep a work that was more than 3 months because I always
you just didn't care. You were just like, oh, whatever, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I didn't have any passion. So at that job there, I could have stayed longer than 6 months, but because of some problems that I need to change my address, my domicile, and I didn't want to do that, so I came back to Norway. And then I found another job that I did like a lot. Too bad the company shut down. I worked for someone else.
So really, you were on you were just on a boat in the middle of the ocean, kind of just letting the wind take you wherever you had no direction.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So now, how long have you been here in the Shaolin Temple?
Right now, actually, today would be 1 month.
1 my, really?
Yeah, one
Wow,
month ago I arrived.
so fast, man. I remember when you came, and it goes so quick. So now that you've been here for 1 month, how much has it changed the way you think about yourself, how you feel? Has it? What are some areas of your life that you feel have changed because of being here for 1 month?
Also, honestly, I feel a lot better about myself, just my body. I realized something here is it's not just a question of motivation, just lazing around. Here I have the possibility to laze around during the weekends.
Yeah.
I choose not to do that. I'd rather be social, go out, or bask in the sun rather than be inside on my bed or on the couch. It's really one of the reasons I came here is try to change my mentality, and I already started to do that. Try to train a little bit. So I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning in the weekend where we don't need that, just because I wanted to have the breakfast. So afterwards I could run a little bit, do some exercises, and I feel a lot better because it's proved to myself that without needing the Shifu or somebody else to tell me, yeah, you need it's training time, line up. I chose by myself to do it. Because,
so the discipline.
yeah.
It teaches you discipline because we've got line up at 7 o'clock, like 5 times a day or 6 times a day sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, and we have to be there, and then cleaning.
That the cleaning is one of my favorite parts, to tell you honestly. I used to clean trains during the night when I was younger. I didn't like that job, but now that I clean here, I feel so much more relaxed. It's actually quite a pleasure to do it.
Yeah,
just
that's nice.
Brushing the dirt or mopping, it's actually fulfilling in some way.
So you were here obviously before this China virus thing and lockdown now. How has the experience changed now that we've been locked in the temple for the last over the week?
Well, to tell you honestly, it's I'm not going to lie. The first days was actually quite hard when we had the quarantine because I'm not that big of the vegetarian type. I'm more of a meat lover guy, and also I like to drink and take my cigarettes.
Yep.
So that didn't change that much, but in quantity much less. But here, now that we've been quarantined, it's no more, for example, a sushi or a baba. No more like a small piece of meat.
Yeah.
Not the beer during the evening. When you come back, and much less smoking, that's for sure. So to tell you honestly,
it's a good thing.
Yeah, I had meat withdrawal symptoms, alcohol withdrawal symptoms, and cigarette withdrawal symptoms. My first week was hell on earth here. But then came the Friday, and also I was sick the 2.5 days, and I didn't feel that good with my leg. But Thursday when I was back here, oh my God, I felt like a new man. I was full of energy. Well, you remember I jumped for crying like 3 meters long. I thought I was going to die with the landing.
So it's definitely having a positive effect. The fact that you're kind of restricted from doing the things that you actually were doing that were kind of bad for you in a sense.
It was keeping actually the bad things I used to do in Norway that I wanted to change here in China. Because it's no human nature to try to find the most comfortable way. Yeah, 2 hours free time. My 2 hours free time, I was outside the temple trying to grab something to eat and drink a small beer.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the purpose I came here for.
Yeah, that's right. And it's the same thing. Yeah, I have a similar experience. But what's been the biggest challenge for you since you arrived here at the temple?
The biggest challenge will be how my body is not well tuned up.
Yeah.
If you look at the me compared to when I arrived and the me now I can, at the beginning I couldn't run a full circle around the temple without stopping to breathe, at least because I couldn't. Now I can easily at least do like 3 of them before I need to stop for a breather. I can stretch a lot more. I have much more energy.
Yeah.
Or much more chi, as they would say around here.
Yeah.
And I feel better about myself, and I feel more comfortable in my skin, as they would say.
Yeah.
So I'm actually really happy just for this month.
Amazing.
As they say, the first month is the hardest one. The second and third one is where your body is used to it, and that's where you get the most filled energy.
For me, after a couple of months now, it's starting to kind of sink in more, and it's a lot easier to kind of learn the new kung fu forms or whatever Shifu's teaching us. It's a lot easier because I've been here for longer. But it's that period of 1 month or month and a half where you're in your head a lot. And it's challenging because it's painful and you're stretching and your body's, you're doing all these kung fu forms and your body's like, what the hell are you doing to me?
That's for sure. You can hear you, but at the same time, you have your body screaming to you, "Stop that! Are you stupid? You're not used to do that." Then you have your head that sees the other students that are maybe newer than
Yes.
you, but those people, they've stretched before, they did exercise every day, and you can see them just arrive and they already can do like movements better than you, stretch better than you, and you're like, fuck it, I need to push myself.
Yeah.
And that's not healthy. You need to take it slowly. Everybody has a different body. And honestly, when I saw the new people who come here and they could stretch more than me, I need to say honestly, I was a bit like, fuck, I'm older, I've been here longer than I should do better.
Yeah.
Of course, that mindset now is gone because I pulled myself a muscle a day that hurt like hell.
Yeah.
So now I take it step by step. I literally don't care what the other people, how much they can go.
Well, yeah. So comparing yourself to others is something that I went through as well. And how challenging is that for you? Did you find yourself, you were comparing yourself to others who have been here longer, who have been here shorter, and you caught yourself actually, thinking, why are they learning it so fast, or why are they that flexible and I'm not?
I did find myself in that train of thought. That I can honestly say, but that's just jealousy for everybody's sake. I mean. But now that train of thought is mostly gone.
It's gone.
I just follow my rhythm. I know what my body can say.
You just do the best that you can do.
Yeah, I push myself.
So what's happened is you're learning more about you.
Yeah.
And even being sick and being in your bedroom, because I was sick for a week, I didn't like that.
I did not either.
You know, and so it taught me to listen to my body more, and because I was pushing really hard.
Yeah, you were.
You know, for the first 5 weeks, I was really pushing hard, and then I got sick.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of like, okay, I can enjoy this experience, but I'm not pushing as hard because I just can't afford to get sick again.
Yeah, as Shifu would say, you have one body.
Like I say, this is the only vehicle that you have for the rest of your life. So make sure you drive it well.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Too
bad you're not the plane. I would ask you to bring me back to Norway a little bit, then come back here.
Absolutely. But David, what is your dream? What do you want to? I know that you're going to take away a lot from this experience, but when you go home, is there something in particular that you have your mind on that you want to build or achieve, or is there a certain goal that you want to?
Well, on that subject, I'm 23 years old and I still haven't got my driving license. So that's actually one of the first things I'm going to do when I come back to Norway.
Awesome.
And the second thing is actually, when I was younger, I traveled a lot. So I never had one place to sleep. I was moving every year, new school and stuff like that. So I've been, when I was 18, I was much less of a traveler. I want to stay at my place, I don't want to move. And here now, I'm coming here now, I've been here for 1 month, and it's starting to develop also my curiosity around the world. I want to travel, I meet people from everywhere. I met you from Australia, Jules from America.
Yeah.
And it makes me want actually to travel a lot more than I did before. So when I'm finished with my driving license, I'm going to work my ass off for at least 6 months at my job, and then take like 6 months of unpaid vacation to travel around the world, because
nice.
I want to change something about my life, and staying back at my place will not do that. I want to learn new things. It's actually awakened inside of me a curiosity that I didn't know I had before. I'm actually really happy about that.
That's great. And you know what, all those experiences and people that you meet and places that you go is really going to give you that enrichment within yourself to then, eventually you'll take all that experience and wisdom and knowledge towards your dream or towards wherever you're going, and then you'll be able to use that. And as well as knowing people around the world, if you're someone who wants to create an online business or, I don't know, something worldwide, you'll have people in countries where you've connected with and people that you know. So traveling and networking and meeting new people, just like we have, is powerful stuff, man. And
that's for
you
sure.
just don't know what the future holds, man.
Well, there's one thing I'm really happy about here is that most of the people here do speak English.
Yeah.
That's one thing I was scared of. What if it's just Chinese people? I'm screwed.
Yeah. No, it's definitely, we're all able to communicate, which is amazing.
That's for sure.
Absolutely.
I must say, honestly, I do miss talking Norwegian with some people. I do have a lot of French people here, but not Norwegian. I miss the Norwegian language a little bit.
How do you say I'm from Norway?
Jeg er fra Norge. Jeg er fra Norge.
Jeg er fra Norge. David, you got a powerful mindset. You got a lot of positivity that you comes out for you, you always you want to come up and help me crack my back. You're always very supportive, and I just want to acknowledge you for that, man. It's been a pleasure to do this with you. I look forward to following your journey, staying in contact with you, and seeing how you grow and what you do in your life, and I'll always be here to support you, man. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Pleasure seeing you too. And don't forget, you got always a place to sleep when you come to Norway.
Amazing.
And I can promise you it will be more comfortable than your bed.
I know. Thanks.